Hey guys, it's Jsnow with a vlog update for you guys. So what has been going on in the life of Jsnow. So anyway, what's been going on? So I'll be going back to school for September. So I decided that during the summer I was like, went okay. So I guess I might as well go back to school. I'm only 2 classes away from associate's degree. This class, and then if I decide to take a science class, which I dread because science classes are just really, at least the last one I was in was just really annoying. But if I take those 2 classes, I get associates in liberal arts. Yay, which I don't know gets you far, but apparently there's certain jobs that require you to have associates in liberal arts, which I had no idea about. If not, then I could pursue a different subject. I was thinking sociology, or what was the other one? Sociology or communications, something like that. So I'll have to see how that goes. But anyways, let's talk about gaming stuff. So there's a new status report, if I can pull it up really quick. There you go. So the new status report has a whole bunch of DayZ, yeah, I should probably say what the game it is. DayZ status report that apparently in 0.63 we might actually have 100-man servers. Oh my god, finally! Like, they had 100-man servers. Like, I have a video on it if you just search through my channel, but we had 100-man servers, like, it's probably been like 2 years ago. You could believe time flies. Like, oh my god, like 2 years ago they had 100-man servers and it was working fine, but they decided not to implement it, I guess for other reasons. But we'll finally have, apparently it's saying they're hoping to support the full scale of 100 players and tons of AI, but they're gonna have a stress test for that. So hopefully the stress test goes well, because that will bring the game back, I think, because it's all about the player interaction. The problem is that the map is so huge and you don't have enough players, then the game gets boring as hell. And then they're also implementing where, if you have gear, yeah, if you're opening your inventory, you can't move while opening your inventory, which adds, I guess, a little bit of fear aspect, like in the mod, where you're looking through your gear and you can't move, and then all of a sudden the zombie jumps at you last second. So that's pretty interesting, and they're adding a whole bunch of stuff. They actually have, I'll put the link in the description, but they actually have the new melee combat animations, and they're absolutely sweet. So instead of just attacking the face, you could swing and then swing left and right with the crowbar. They're showing in this video that I'm looking at. It's a crowbar, so you swing left and right. So melee looks like it's going to be a little bit more beefy, a little more, you know, in your face kind of action. So that's pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that. I mean, I can't even say it's been a while since I've been excited for DayZ, but we have to remember that this is DayZ, and shit will hit the fan, and things will not work, and then eventually they'll just give us some watered down version of 0.63. But the Gamescom is coming up. I don't know when Gamescom is. I should probably Google that. But Gamescom, they might announce the new World of Warcraft expansion. I think they did the last time they did that. They did that when they announced Legion, so maybe they'll announce the new World of Warcraft expansion. Who knows? DayZ's gonna have a demo at Gamescom. It's gonna be pretty interesting to see, because it's like, oh, it's been about 4 years already and we're still having demos of an alpha game. But apparently 0.63 is beta, so we'll have to see about that. World of Warcraft, yeah, let's go to World of Warcraft. So I've been getting a little bit bored of World of Warcraft. It's one of those times where I probably should just take a break from World of Warcraft. I know a lot of people like my World of Warcraft videos now, because I noticed the views and the likes, are doing pretty well than my other average videos. But you know, when I start getting bored of it, it's not worth selling out, so to say, even though it's not really selling out. So I don't know if I'll have that many PvP videos in the future. I think my sub expires in like 5 or 6 days. Maybe I'll try to get as many BGs in as possible, but otherwise I'm just a little burnt out of WoW. A little burnt out of gaming in general. I just really haven't been. I've been just playing Magic the Gathering, and I've found a program called Forge, which is pretty interesting. And in Forge you can make your own deck or whatever. So they have Commander, they have Constructed, they even have Booster Drafts. So they have a lot of cool stuff, and it's all versus AI, and the AI is pretty good. It's not the best AI, but it's definitely better than Magic Duels. Rest in peace. But if I knew this was out before Magic Duels, then I probably would have never spent money on Magic Duels. So I definitely still regret that $40 into Magic Duels. Last second, let me pay $40 because the next expansion will come out. No, says the Magic Wizards developers. The expansion will never come out. So that, speaking of Magic the Gathering, HasCon is coming up. So we'll have to see. They announced Magic Arena. Magic Arena. Like, what is that supposed to be? Like, but going by an old screenshot from a while back, it looks like it's going to be some kind of Hearthstone clone. And if it's some kind of Hearthstone clone, the backlash is going to be ridiculous. Because we already have Elder Scroll Legends, we have Duelist, we have Shadowverse, we have some other anime thing I can't think of. We probably have 3 other anime ones. And of course we have Hearthstone. We don't need another Hearthstone clone. Oh my god, I'm going to lose my shit if Magic Arena is just another Hearthstone clone. But you can just go by the name. It says Arena. So if you just think of the name, why would they call it Magic? I mean, why would they call it Magic Arena if it's going to be actual Magic? I just don't see that happening. So, and Magic Online is probably not going to get any updates, but with Forge, I just play free anyway. You know, not against other players, but it gives me my Magic fix. And as far as real life Magic, I've been going to a comic book shop to play there. I've been getting my ass whooped constantly. Game day, I went to game day, and they had a mat on the line. I went 0-4. It was pretty bad. I was kind of salty afterwards because I got killed by sandworms. I was playing Eldrazi and I got killed by sandworms. Like, if you Magic players know what the sandworm ability is, it's some enchantment that summons a sandworm at the end of every turn. You know how badly I lost. Because usually Eldrazi should be able to beat some kind of janky sandworm deck. I mean, he was playing the cycling sandworm that costs like 8 mana, and he just put that on the field, and I was like, you gotta be kidding. I thought at first, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, this is a noob deck, and then all of a sudden, the sandworms just kept piling on top of each other, and I was just like, fuck. So I'm actually building Teamer Energy, and I'm hoping to get some kind of win this week. Hopefully my cards come in by Friday, because that's when Friday Night Magic is, hence Friday Night Magic. But anyway, I'm hoping that comes in. And I just got into Commander, so all of a sudden my brother walks up to me and he's like, hey, you want to play Commander? And I'm like, are you serious? So Commander's pretty fun. The only thing I hate about Commander is shuffling. The deck is so huge. Like, for example, let's try to grab this deck. The deck is like this thick, and trying to shuffle it is like impossible. I know there's people that are able to shuffle it, and you can even, you can even double sleeve this. Like, it's this thick, but imagine double sleeving it. Like, no. Absolutely not. But Commander's been pretty fun. So I've been looking at every card I have possible, because now it's like all these useless janky cards are usable in Commander. So it's pretty awesome. Then you have your legendary creatures, which there isn't that many of. I thought there would be a lot more legendary creatures, but for some reason there's not that many that I thought there would be. So I'm just building decks around that, etc. So I guess to conclude this vlog, or not even concluded, what else do I have to talk about? We went through DayZ, we went through World of Warcraft, we went through Magic the Gathering. I feel like I'm missing something, but I don't know what it is. I'm still playing a little bit of 7 Days to Die, but it's been okay. But it's just the whole Minecraft thing is throwing me off. I'm just so not used to it. It's like Minecraft, and then all of a sudden zombie hordes are coming after you while you're building Minecraft. So it's just an extremely hard game. What do you call it? Even though I'm probably going to play some today, because now all of a sudden I want to play it. But that's the only game I've been really playing, and going back to just turned off from video games. I just haven't, I don't know, I just don't find fun in video games anymore. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just a phase for like the summer or something like that, or maybe I need to pick up a different game. But we'll have to see what happens. I mean, we'll see what happens when the DayZ experimental comes out. Hopefully, probably not this month, probably in September when I'm in school and I don't have time for it, so that would be great. So we'll have to see what happens with that. So just to sum it up, for World of Warcraft, I'm probably going to stop for now because I'm a little bit burnt out. Oh shit, that reminds me. 7.3. Patch 7.3 comes out soon. They're ending the PvP season, and usually historical, thinking like this is ancient Roman times or something. Past history of World of Warcraft, when the season ends, which usually ends within a month or 2 weeks, the new patch comes out. So 7.3 patch is probably going to come out because it won't have the raid, and Blizzard wants to push out stuff faster, and that's a whole different beast. There's a whole lot of stuff to do in that patch. I mean, spoiler alert, you get to fly on this huge Eldrazi. I'm good at my words. Yeah, that'd be funny if you fly on in World of Warcraft, you fly on a huge Eldrazi to take on the Legion. But anyway, what do you call it? You get to fly on this huge ship, and you get to go to Argus, and there's 3 separate zones, and you have all these quests to do, and they're going to time gate it, which means you can't go through all 3 zones in one day. But you get to go through all 3 zones. There's like tons of fell crap everywhere, tons of storylines, random legendary WoW characters all over the place. It's going to be completely insane. So maybe I'll just hold off on my sub until that comes out. So maybe no World of Warcraft for like 2 weeks. It's like, I gotta get that addiction out. So, yeah, so no World of Warcraft until maybe 7.3. With DayZ, maybe we'll be getting our damn patch soon, hopefully soon. What else? Yeah, we went over that. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't want to make this video too long. So thanks for watching as always. Feel free to subscribe. Also, hitting that like button is very important. Not only does it help out the video, and it helps me know which videos you guys like to see. So for example, my DayZ video had a bunch of likes, so I guess some people are still excited for DayZ, which is kind of surprising since I haven't posted a DayZ video in a while. And same thing with the WoW videos, like they get a couple of likes, so people like to see the WoW videos. So, and then of course if you don't like it, feel free to leave a dislike. I mean, I don't really complain about it. Yeah, it looks a little bit disappointing, but you know, it lets me know that hey, people don't like this stuff, maybe I should stop doing it. So anyways, thanks for watching as always, and I'll see you guys next time.